back, guys. Person who can do a thing. I'm Chu, led by two commoners that we have on here, as in people who are commonly on here, and also someone who I interviewed, but the video never came out. But he's a good friend of ours. His name is Andres. He is a top TO in the country. He does everything. You've done Evo, CEO, Citrus class, which is something we're gonna be plugging a whole bunch in this episode. Yep. CEO in general, like a lot of really great stuff.
Combo Breaker coming up next week.
Combo Breaker too, yeah.
Is that in June?
He's a whole bunch of shit.
Yep.
So yeah, he's with us. We've got our middleman who has done a little bit of everything, and that's about it. And then Giuliano, who's attempting to become a pro in Melee. He's doing a pretty good job, I think. You know, getting some peach plays out there with that double chin. And so welcome back to our Super Smash Saturday Cash graphic.
Where?
All right. So this week we're going to be playing Melee again. We're going to start with some teams like last week. We'll do 2 out of 3, and the top 2 get to play. That's the way we did last time. We did a 2 out of 3. And whoever, even though me and Giuliano won the 2 out of 3, you guys ones were like, fuck it, you guys have fun.
So fun.
Yeah, it's not going to be fun. It's me and you, isn't it?
I'm Mark.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Oh, you're with me.
We can do it. Wait.
So let's go and get ourselves
I'll
started.
forward smash you.
You forward smash me?
Oh god, the stage is all over this fucking matchup.
It's fine.
I died.
What are you doing?
I don't know how to play this character. Okay, cool. I'm fine. So Royal Flush happens, which is cool, and fuck me. Stop it. And yeah, there was a lot of really crazy upsets. A bunch of people playing way past what we would recognize as their skill level, and then a bunch of people who were playing about where we finally expect them to be playing, which was kind of cool. Like, it's not very. I'm sorry. It's been a rough year for a lot of players, and seeing them come out and be able to do something in a tournament that kind of ended up being a lot bigger than people thought it would be is really cool. So the first time I want to talk about first, oh my god. First time I want to talk about first is going to be Shrooms, because we've gone on record, well, I've gone on record saying that I think that Shroom will probably never be a top 10 player.
And here we are.
I still don't think
He
he's
made a
a top
top
10 player.
8, and we're like not all top 10 rated. To the event, I mean.
Yeah, I still don't really think he's a top 10 player, but I do think that he had an amazing outperformance, which is great, because I haven't seen play like that from him in a long time. Granted, he still has not beat a god, but he did really well.
You did pretty good.
And then, yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, now the topic is gonna be, is Armada completely washed up?
He's washed up.
Armada could get last place the next 4 tournaments and then
he's
still
still
be
not
number
washed
1.
up.
Like,
I'm gonna tell you the truth here. As far as it goes
Fuck
with
me.
Royal Flush, it's not that big of a deal. The
oh no!
and all that.
Oh no! Bye. All right, go ahead.
Every year we have something like that, and it happened to have been Royal Flush this time. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, like this is pretty commonplace. It's just interesting to see that the kind of plays that actually did end up happening, because those
Right.
are. I feel like.
I thought I DI'd that.
Why did you run that way when Jigglypuff was sleeping? All right. Anyways.
Because it's just like it's a good showing for a lot of players who people tend to forget when they're talking about lists. You know what I mean? Get out of here.
Yeah. Thanks.
So it's just cool. Fuck me. I'm stealing it.
What happened?
I don't know. I died.
Sorry.
Andres.
Listen.
Fuck me. No! Stop it. Alright, I'm stealing it
You
again.
can't just steal
I'm
it.
stealing it again. Let's
No,
go.
You can't do that.
Is that me?
That was you.
Dude, I can't see my name. I'm literally blind.
I had 2 lives.
Grab him. Grab him. Never mind. He grabbed me.
You don't.
I set him up for you.
I couldn't do anything. I wasn't.
Get fucked. Get fucked, shit lord. Get fucked.
I have absolutely.
Wait,
I'm gonna be the next
Andres,
Florida
stop.
fucking Puff. Fuck me.
What do you do? It works.
You see what I told you about? What I told you about work.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm trying to press the. Oh,
No.
I won.
You are the worst.
Hey man, I can't aim that movie.
Morgan.
Anyways,
Morgan, who won? Morgan, who won?
I'll take that as a loss every time.
as we were speaking,
I have no pride in that victory.
but yeah.
I do. First time ever
Yo, this
took the
controller sucks. It's like yo, walk forward. He's like, yo, you mean jump? I'm like, alright, cool.
Oh my god.
But you're right. I'm glad that the players that got the showing. They just need to get the showing consistently. I think now that it's 2017, I started in 2015, obviously. We never saw that kind of a showing. I want to say more than once per year. And now that
Oh my
we're
God.
we saw this one, and it's still only June. Imagine that.
Yeah, it's so early in the year for like.
It's May.
Oh, I mean, it's going to be June.
We still have 2 weeks of May left.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I got it wrong. but,
I'm
like,
sorry.
Super cool, I think. Get out of here, you
I mean,
birdie.
it's not just shroomed either, though. Like, granted, I think.
I
Once
think
again.
Drug Fox did really well.
Oh,
for
Drug
him.
Fox played fuck. He beat Leffen.
Yeah, he did.
He
for
beat
his-
a top 6 player.
He went up. Okay.
Fuck you.
He went away and a long
Sorry.
way above
Fine.
what he can really do, and I'm really happy for him.
I mean, I don't.
This
even-
is like his
he
second
was-
really good placement though. Like in a
Fucking
row.
hell, that's so annoying.
Oh my god, I suck at those.
Granted, like.
Hello? No! You fucking jackass! No! Jesus Lord of Heaven Christ Almighty!
I do think that Drug Fox really is like he has the potential to be a Swedish style fucking Fox player.
Oh.
Because he is really good at what he does. But this is the first time that he's had the ability to be a Swedish Fox player against a Swedish Fox. Because that doesn't happen very often. Like especially against Leffen. I mean, I think Leffen was also having like an insanely off tournament, which is sad because he said this is the one he was going to practice for, which sucks. Because I always want to see Leffen do well.
Sorry. What the?
Get
Hello?
fucked!
King? People use ammo? You use ammo.
What
Oh,
do you,
thank
he
you.
died. He's dead.
Yeah, I did it. I'm the best.
If you had a beat, I would have saved you completely. Because I was hiding.
I was trying.
You're gay.
No,
Yeah,
you're
like
gay.
I just want to go on the record say that I apologize to calling Shroomed out constantly on this show. He's a good player when he can be, and he came very close to beating Mango. Like before Grand Finals or before the set against Hungrybox, I should say. Like Mango was looking like really shaky, and then he got into his fuck. Thank you. He got
Morgan
into
is tryharding against me. This is bullshit. Morgan, I suck at this game.
This is how you learn.
No.
This was me like 2 years ago.
This was me literally 2 and something years ago.
This is me a week ago.
This is me.
I need to yo. When's Smash Stick? Give me a Smash Stick.
Did I show you
Yeah.
the alt box?
That's okay.
Did I show you it?
No, I want Smash Stick.
Okay, cuz.
Yeah, it's happening. Have you seen Alt Labs?
Yes.
I'm so excited. I want to get them on. Fucking hell! Save me! Save me! Save me! Damn it! It's all you. You can win this. I've seen you lose these, so I got you.
Thank you.
Oh man! Oh shit!
Dude, I suck.
You guys won the 2
I'm
out of 3.
actually trash.
I mean, we could do a more.
That is something I do want to talk about real quick, just because I want to give them a free plug because I love the product so much because I need something like that. Oh, we won, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So you guys get out. Out with you.
Let me fix
Hold on, wait.
this. Oh, both smarts.
I look like Matt beat up on the character select screen like.
Oh fuck! We have another plug we gotta do. We got 2 plugs.
All right,
We
go
gotta
ahead.
do. So I'm gonna do
You
the
got
free plug
more
first.
than Woe plug?
We're sponsored now, baby.
Yo, what?
That's a bunch of butt plugging.
That's wildly inappropriate for the content of the show.
I'm sorry.
So first off, there's a product that I definitely want to talk about because it's very interesting to me. I fucking hate this game.
A product.
I just noticed them. I think they just came out with their teaser trailer about a month ago, and so I'm very excited to talk about them. They're a group called Alt Labs, and they're making the very first like actual stick for Smash.
Yeah.
Granted, there's the what do you call it? The fucking Smash box, and there's
Smash
the box. I'm gonna post a link because I really want you guys to get some kind of like footing because I really want this product to come out because I need it. So
yeah,
Are your hands exploding every day?
yeah, I mean,
You're like, oh, I'm trying to play this game and my hands are flying.
considering I have like a debilitating injury on my hands, I kind of need something,
Right.
So I don't know if you guys noticed, but I play weird because my hands can't handle.
Claw.
I don't even
I'm
play
playing
claw.
claw.
I play stick style, honestly.
Same
Like
Morgan plays claw.
Double
Yeah.
claw.
Double claw. What a weirdo.
so they're called Alt Labs. I'm gonna post a link to their Facebook page because that's pretty much all I think they have. I think they have a Twitter. I didn't see much. Like unfortunately, it looks like their social media is a bit lacking, but hopefully we can kind of try and fix that. So if you have any FGC players who play like 2D or 3D fighters, I'm dead. Maybe not. Fuck, now I'm dead.
Side B. Side B.
Yeah, but you have to do it in an upward fashion, and
Oh, you can, but you were far up.
I probably could. It doesn't matter. Who want to play Smash but can't because like all they play is Street Fighter or something like that, then this is kind of their intro. Or if you have anyone who can't use a hitbox but wants to play this and has ergonomic hand problems, then like this is kind of the product for you. From what I've seen, it looks like it's well designed. It's kind of the design that, because I was thinking about making something like this also, and it's the design actually that I was considering using. So it's very interesting. I'll post a link. And also, this podcast is sponsored by Audible. Go to audibletrial.com/person, WCDAT. You'll get 30 days free. I'm dead. You'll get 30 days free and 1 free ebook. Last week I recommended the Red Dragon because I love that book. I think I'm going to recommend it one more week this time because I really think that book deserves some credit. It's an award-winning book, and the thing behind it is also award-winning, so go ahead and check that out. It's 33 days free. It's great. You listen to it while you're working out, while you're playing Smash, whatever you're doing. So that's audibletrial.com/personacoolthing. So that's all the plugs I got to get out of the way. So let's go ahead and get back to Drug Fox, and I'm dead. No, I'm not. Yay!
You survived. Congratulations.
Is there anything else you guys want to say about Royal Flush, especially just those kind of two things?
I mean, I got something to say about Smash.
Go ahead.
You're getting fucking 3-stock, buddy.
Yeah, I'm not good at this game.
I do have a little itty bitty thing. I'm really happy about Royal Flush. Really love Mango. He's my favorite. He's like one of my favorite personalities.
I have beef with Mango.
That's good.
Oh, yeah?
I have ground beef with Mango.
Ground beef. What's the percentage of fat?
A lot. High, like 20%. Like making boigas.
Okay. So like, I'm just happy Armada lost for once because now not only does that push Melee further, but it pushes other people further.
Oh yeah,
And
absolutely.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing for Melee. And as soon as they said that on stream, I was like, what the hell are you talking about? And now I know.
You think it'll push people to maybe start being like, you think it's messed up, eh?
It pushes a lot of people to do everything. People like the Peach Discord, they were pretty comfortable, I think. The Peach players, I mean, in general, they were pretty comfortable with what happened.
Well, I can't imagine why they wouldn't be.
Because they were, excuse me, I can't even speak. They were comfortable with what was not happening, and then it happened. So Armada losing, Peach is obviously,
I see what you're saying.
she
Okay.
needs work.
Yeah, I see
the
what you're
character
saying.
needs work, the player is going to need work, and all of this just comes into play. So
I think what's surprising most about Royal Flush is that Armada never went Fox. He didn't go Fox all.
his
Played
bracket
Hungry
didn't
Box?
require him to. Oh wait, he played Hungry Box. Didn't
Yeah.
He played, but he didn't go Fox at all.
he? No, he did.
And he also didn't go Fox. I mean, I'm talking mainly in the Mango set. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh.
Like, he didn't have to in, like, Genesis 4, though.
Yeah, he did. He won Fox.
He didn't?
He won Fox 2 games. He had
I'll
2 games where
probably
he played
think
Fox.
of, like, the grand finals then.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I'm used to seeing his Fox come out at least once or twice versus Mango against top players, and he only played Peach. And yeah, it was really close, but it was obvious at a time where, like, he just wasn't keeping up with Mango. Mango was playing hot, and then Mango was just in his face all over the place, and Armada wasn't able to keep up with Peach. It just wasn't happening.
If he's not confident enough in that situation to bring out Fox.
I mean, he also went to game 5, so it's not like he got washed.
With
Yeah.
Peach, then why wouldn't you just stick to Peach? Maybe he was just feeling Peach all weekend.
No, I got you that. I can
Because
understand that.
I mean, there's times where, you know, like, you maybe, like, sometime in pools, like, we don't know. Maybe he played Fox and he was like, I'm
Yeah.
not up to the task right now.
So one thing I have a slight pet peeve with is believing that the character itself won't be able to do it. The thing isn't Armada's Peach being able to do it or not. It's one, him being lazy and needing something to be a little bit less effortful. So going Fox against Leffen and against Hungry Box, it's just him not wanting to have the effort put out. And another thing is, he just doesn't believe in a character that has so much potential. It wasn't much Peach at all, if anything. It was Armada, and it was very evident because throughout, I think on game 3, he already started tilting. And he even said so, like, I'm not doing very well now. Like, that's what he thought about in the during the set. I gotta step it up, and he has. He took that to game 5. You know, he obviously came back, but then he tilted again. You know, and we don't usually see Armada tilting. That is something that a lot of people talk about. That is impossible to see.
I totally agree with you, and I wasn't saying that his loss is blamed because he didn't character swap, because I don't think that's a realistic. I agree with you.
Right.
on that. But what I do think is interesting is that him not even considering it is very interesting to me, because that's something that he has done so much in his past tournaments that like.
I agree with that.
I think half of his sets versus Mango up to this point have been with a spacey. So.
But I don't think that necessarily, like, just feeling a character more on a certain day doesn't mean that he doesn't think that that character can do it, like that character is, like, good enough to do it or not. I think that maybe, like, he feels that most likely, like, Mango knows enough about his Fox, having played it, and maybe he feels like he needs to either elevate his play on Fox to be able to bring it out against him, considering he's had to see it so many times now. Maybe he's not used to speech anymore because he hasn't seen it as much. Like, there's always, like, that matchup of you only have so much information you can retain, and if you don't see something for a long time, and I just whip it out of nowhere, like, hey, remember this? And he's gonna be like, oh shit, no, I kind of don't.
That's a really
Like,
good
I
point.
remember most of it, but there's things that he might be able to do to basically gain advantage. And a player like Armada, a player like Mango, you only really focus on at some point only what the top X amount of players can do, and everybody else is like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
And you only have so much information you can put away in the database. You know what I'm saying? Like every top player will tell you like a good person to compare it to would be like Daigo and the FGC, like why he's good at long sets where he's warned in advance that he's gonna have to play against a long set, because then he goes out and he just buys the book on you. He downloads he checks the Wikipedia article, he looks you up, he watches all your videos, and then when you arrive, he knows he's doing things that you would have never imagined, and they only work on you.
It's insane because like
stuff like that.
When I think about that, like you know, Daigo's first match ever versus like a top tier Dawson when he went against Filipino champ, and like a set into the fucking match, and like he uppercuts and supers.
Yeah, he's just doing things that
like,
make no sense, and you're just like,
that doesn't exist. There's no Dal Sims in Southeast Asia. That's not a thing.
well, that's what he's trying to. That's what's more or less he's trying to. Yeah, that's what he's trying to do. Like he's trying to be like, huh? No, dude,
Someone has
it's
to
not
play.
happening. It's not
Someone
happening.
has to play.
It ain't gonna be me. Don't look at me. My hands already are like cramping.
Yeah.
I can't, dude. I can't.
Just feel like I do, bro.
Nah, bruh. Yo, give me a stick though. Anyway, so
I'm so excited for
the
it.
point I'm trying to make though is that, like,
I'm really bad at this game. By
it's
the way.
like, you know that like these players having played them each other so much, and maybe he's shown him Fox so many times. It's like, you know what? Can I sneak a peach by him?
But he kept it for a long time.
Well, because how many times did he play Mano that weekend? I don't know. How many times that weekend? How many times did he play against Mano?
I actually have no
Was it that literally the first time he ran
No,
into him?
he actually. So Armada was the person who put him in losers, I believe.
Okay, with Peach?
Yes.
Shit, I don't know. I might have
Yeah,
considered
I know,
Fox
like,
at
that's
some
what I'm
point then,
saying,
yeah.
like-
He's like, damn, you showed him your hand, and then you kept the hand?
It's one of those things. It's like, I mean, that's
You
why I
let
brought
the-
it
you
up.
let-
I was like,
you had the exact same hand, and you let him know you had the exact same hand, and he got to draw 5 new cards, and you were like, nah, I'll keep it.
Yes, there you
I
go.
mean, granted, they played 10 games. They both went to last stock last round. So
Yeah, I mean, that's also like the thing, right? Like, top meta and melee is so like, top player meta is so almost kind of like figured out at this point that they'll get close, and they'll always be really close to each other, no matter what's going on.
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm happy to see though, Drug Fox.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
I mean, it's
Almost-
someone new,
Can we
you know.
please? Yeah.
Almost
Granted,
Sammy.
I just want Axe to win a tournament one day so I can wig out to my Pikachu cosplay.
I'd be cool with X. I think so. What this conversation is leading me up to is like, so Leffen has had 2 tournaments in a row where he is just not placed well, and this is the second tournament in a row where Mango has placed top 4,
Dude.
and then he won a tournament.
It's
So
still lost up,
Leffen is
though.
Leffen is the
No, he
king
lost.
of Leffen is the king of psyching himself up.
oh yeah.
Are you kidding
Fuck
me? Did you
me.
see his
So-
Twitter icon? Failure.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with Leffen? Is it like the half Korean blood in him where he doesn't feel like he's living up to the potential or some shit? Like, what's going on? The helicopter parenting killing him? I don't understand. Like, what's happening here?
I have no idea.
Like, dude, Leffen, you're good at the fucking game. Just win shit. And when you're done, and if you don't fucking win shit, just be like, figure out why you didn't win it, and then move on with your life. Stop being like,
Yeah, he gets a little emotional, which is all right, I guess. But like, he needs to just. It's not that he's not practicing either, because he is a
He
very
practices literally fucking every day. Wakes up like, I got practice.
like he is the only Asian really, like, you know what I mean, like
Damn.
Asian style tournament player.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he also like, I don't understand what's going on through his head. Like, why is he always mindfucked by himself?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Why is the Leffen self mindfuck the greatest mix-up of all time versus Leffen? It's like Leffen versus Leffen matchup is 10-0 for Leffen.
What are you doing?
Yo, I like that.
I agree with that. Like, I mean, if you watch his Hungry Box set, like, I don't feel like it was necessarily that Hungry Box just totally outplayed him. It was a lot of. I feel like Leffen could have won that. I really do.
Leffen is usually in every game he plays.
You
Yo,
won.
good shit. Leffen is usually like in every game he plays. He's never out of it until like you could see it in his face. If you know he's out of it, depending on his expression. If he's suddenly like, it's like Mewtwo King. You remember how Mewtwo King you knew like for damn sure
second
when
he was
Mewtwo
done,
King
yeah.
was in throw mode, literally just in like fucking just throw it all away,
And that was it, yeah.
and that was it. And now he's kind of grown out of that, which is kind of amazing. Like he has moments where he still is like he Mewtwo Kings, but for the most part Mewtwo King's just out here just trying to fucking make $1.
It's true. And he's doing it. Like,
Yeah.
he's a top 3 player in the world.
Yeah,
I think
Mewtwo King
easily.
is absurd.
Um,
But
so I guess the only thing I would like
maybe
to
he
ask
needs
is
tips
that
for Mewtwo King. Maybe
Yeah, he
maybe
does.
he needs to do the Mewtwo King boot camp.
he really
Too
does.
bad his Mewtwo King's advice is gonna be some fucking weird shit like Don't think about it.
Just
Just don't
do
think.
it.
Just
do
stop
it.
thinking.
Whatever.
Just stop
When
thinking.
you're doing that, you're supposed to whatever and like.
Well,
I don't
because
feel like
Mewtwo,
Mewtwo
yeah,
could
no,
ever be a
Mewtwo
good
King's
mentor.
Mewtwo King's advice is literally like, well, when you did this, you should have done that.
Yeah.
And he's gonna, and Left is gonna be like, well, gee, fuck, thanks, that was useful.
And that
I
would work
knew
in your
that.
playstyle, but in my playstyle, that makes no fucking sense
because,
even.
Because
Like,
remember, Mewtwo King is all about like, what is the 100% optimal thing to do here now?
oh, you're right. You're totally right. It's just weird. It's like,
In fact, someone had to explain to him the concept of you don't always want to do the best possible move, and he's like, what?
it's like
What
this
do
does
you
not
mean?
compute.
He's like, literally, if you do the best move, but there's a counter to the best move, they know to counter the best move. And he was just like, what? So Disney.
So this is the mix-up I've heard of.
Whoa, that's mix up. Like, but yeah, so like,
So I guess the question I'd like to ask is like, do you think that because last time we talked about our top 10s, we had the top 5 just to bring down to you. We said Armada obviously,
Yeah.
then obviously Hungry Box,
yeah,
Mewtwo King obviously in 3rd,
yeah.
and then 4 and 5 were Left and Mango.
Mango Left.
See, that's the thing now is that I think that probably now it's confirmed that Mango's probably a little bit higher up than
Mango's
Left.
like 3rd.
You really think he's 3rd over Mewtwo King?
In
Because
terms
Mewtwo
of
King is
I
like
think that the top 4,
consistently-
I think the top 4 are actually a brick with
Okay.
all of 4 ingredients put together,
Okay.
and it's just the best.
Okay.
And you have this brick. It's like a cubito, no? You know what I'm talking about? Like the cubito de caldo de pollo,
Yeah.
right? And it's just all 4 of them. And then sometimes like a crumble breaks off.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
there's only a top 3. But then then sometimes you make the caldo de pollo and it's all 4 of them again.
All right.
I know that. I know that for people who don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, they're at home like, what the fuck is he saying? He's
It's
talking
like-
some Hispanic shit. I don't know.
It's like a little brick. If you know what
Dude,
bouillon is,
Yeah, it's bouillon. It's bouillon.
It's just
right?
a brick of
It's the brick
compressed
of bouillon.
bouillon.
What
It's
is
all 4 of them.
bouillon?
Bouillon
It's
is like
chicken
condensed chicken stock.
Yeah, it's just base. It's chicken base. You
Yeah,
put
it's
it in
chicken
water
base.
and it makes chicken.
It makes
stock.
chicken stock.
So
Yeah.
why can't you just call it that?
Because
it's
it's
not.
gotta be fancy, homie. No, it's because that's the real word.
That's
Anyways,
that's
my
where-
point is, there are 4 of them are the brick of melee flavor of
Okay.
right now, and then every now and then someone sprinkles in some leffen to keep it tasty. You know, it's like as the umami to the fucking broth, and then there's like the rest of the top 10, whatever. They're ingredients. You know, you don't have to
Yeah.
have that to have chicken soup.
No, I guess I can see that.
Like sometimes you have a carrot and it's fucking like Drug Fox. Hey, there you go. Throw some carrots in.
But I don't
You know, you
necessarily
want
think
some
that. Do you
extra
think that Drug
peppers?
Fox is top 10?
No.
I don't think so either.
But that's what I'm saying. Like every now and then you throw a carrot, you reach out into like the ingredients that people forgot about. You're like, hey,
I
throw
guess
in
what
some
I'm-
axe. You know, like
My next question would be like, this is the only tournament that we really seen like Shroom hit like top 8 status and be.
didn't he also play? Wasn't not last actual proper CEO? Didn't he place top 8? Or am I misremembering things?
Well,
don't
the
think
last
so.
proper CEO is top 8. He beat. He
Yeah,
got
wasn't
fifth, I
Shroom
know.
top 8?
Yeah, he was top 8. But like,
Yeah.
the thing is, like, beyond that, he hasn't like entered like he hasn't like placed that
but
well.
like placing top 8 is not a joke in any game ever.
Oh no, of course. But what I'm saying is like, this is one of the only times that Shroom just like really like he looked.
Oh, like he looked like top
solid.
8.
He looked solid.
Yeah, like he looked like a top 8 player. And yeah, I feel you.
I mean, so what I'm trying to say is like, so Shroom beat Chudat, Shroom beat SFAT, both players who we have 7th and
absurd.
8th.
Yeah.
So,
But did he beat him or did he beat
because
him?
I just want to get
So he whooped
beat
that
him.
ass.
Oh,
He
he
whooped
did.
that
Win. I
ass.
think he 3-1
So
Chudat.
Yeah, he doesn't lose to the ice climber.
okay,
That's
so
one thing.
let's be real. You don't know. Oh, that was man. You fucking
I got
tip,
fucked,
just
yeah.
the tip. You got hit with just the tip. Home. My point is, if you see like the next 3 or so placements by him, and they all look roughly similar, where he's just absolutely bodying the shit out of the rest of top 10. That's not the bouillon cube of Marvel of fucking Melee.
Uh-huh.
Then yeah, he's probably ridiculous. He's probably somewhere in the top 10.
Well, I guess that's my point. Is like I want to, demystify this myth that's probably going to happen now, where it's like, oh yeah, Drug Fox and Shroom are definitely top 10 now.
No, they're like, and the outside looking in, they could be in there depending on if they're consistent, because consistency is key to everything.
Yeah.
Placing well every now and then, dog, like, to make a sports reference, like, yeah, Leicester City won the Premier League one year. That doesn't make them the best team in the universe. Just makes them pretty good one year.
Yeah.
You know, they played out of their minds, and they sure fucking did. And now they're not. Now they're somewhere in the middle of the pack again, and that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, just watch Shroom. You know, I would say that's good to look out to see what they do.
I'm definitely excited to see like Shrooms and Drug Fox at their next tournament.
I'm excited to see a name not in the top 4 beat the shit out of people,
It's true.
because that's the problem I have right now with Melee. Is that I have depending on who's going, I have a really good idea who will be in the top 4.
Well, like my thing with that is just like I feel like that makes it like upsets like more like awesome to watch.
Got ya.
Hey, you gotta stop jumping at some point.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that makes like upsets more awesome to watch because like these players that are so consistent again like top 4 just keep getting it, and then like the instant that drop is like whoa, that happened. Whoa. Unlike like Smash 4 where that happens like every other tournament. Like nothing not to like bash on like Smash 4, but like.
Well, but Smash
that
4
game's
happens every
inconsistent.
tournament because the meta for Smash 4 isn't as
Yeah,
developed. The meta for meta is what 17 years old.
Yeah.
Like,
Something
what
like
the
that.
shit?
2000 what?
2001.
2001.
It's
Yeah.
basically 17 years old.
16.
It's basically 2,000 years old. 17 years old.
2000
years old.
It's,
It's ancient.
it's
older
as
than the
techy
game
in
of
Melee.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
It is the first game ever invented.
And the first fighting games to ever been made
Oh my god.
was actually Melee.
Well, if you look back to Aztec, wall paintings,
Yeah,
there was
yeah,
a fox and a bird, and,
And
they
a
would
bird,
just
and
smash
they would-
against each other.
Yes, and then occasionally there was also a dude with a very long sword.
And sometimes a small.
And that's how they predicted
puffball,
that.
yeah.
And that's how they predicted that the Spanish were gonna invade it.
And then
Anyway.
afterwards, it was 2012, and that was actually true 20XX.
Yes, and they were actually talking that in 20XX, that's what would happen.
Uh-huh.
So that's when you hear 20XX.
It was predicted by the Aztecs. That's what
Was
happened.
that-
The
yeah,
Mayans
okay.
and the Aztecs, they
Right.
came together on it.
Shit talk aside,
Um,
I would like to see people other than the top 4. And it's not
No,
just
no,
because
yeah.
it's kind of like fatigue, like because it's also that there's so many fucking tournaments to watch, and so it's not that you see them once a year destroy everybody and then huzzah. It's that you see them destroy everybody. Oh, I don't know, 30 times a year.
pretty much.
Right? Like, 30 big tournaments that you're gonna watch, and they're probably all of them. And they're out there just trying to do some shit, and you have to watch every single one because you want to keep up. And so you know what's gonna happen, and oh boy, you whiff the rest. oh my god, you're the worst
Falco-
player ever.
Falco
Yo,
doesn't have
next
any.
time you do up.
Up what?
Up anything, just fucking do a thing, dog. Do a button.
This is
that-
the worst coaching I ever received.
Listen,
So
do
this-
button that do good.
So I've heard you
Best
talking a
coaching.
lot actually about like the fatigue of seeing like top players win, and I almost agree,
It's
but
the
at the
fatigue
same
of
time
watching
it's
the
like.
same top players win.
But I
'Cause
also like seeing top tier Melee, and
Yeah,
like
I
yeah,
love
the
seeing
gap
top
is
tier Melee.
closing, but at the same time it's like
I just want to see.
they're
more
obviously the best.
I want to see more top tier Melee.
I agree.
I
with
don't
you.
want to see the same top tier Melee.
I agree
The same
with you.
top tier Melee, a little bit boring. Imagine if the. I mean, I was gonna make a fucking football reference, but unfortunately, yes, it is the Patriots all the fucking time. It is. It's
I
not-
mean, granted, I totally agree with you on this point. I guess what I'm saying though is that I can't really blame it on those players or the tournaments. I think it's totally in the hands of the players who are not stepping up to the extent. Like, yeah, we're
I
seeing
don't
some
think
people
it's
like
just that.
it's
Hey
gotta
man, the
be.
TOs can ban
No,
Peach
it's
if
not
they
just
want.
that.
Ban Peach
What?
for what?
For existing.
Why?
Peach is not even like
Peach is like top.
I'm just saying, it's not
character,
solely
like,
on the
chill.
players.
she's
Technically.
barely in 7th place on the best characters in the
Jesus
game.
Christ, hello. Did we taking
Um,
naps on people?
But I
Take
guess what
another
I'm saying
nap on
is
him.
like
Just disrespect him. Literally run up nap. I dare you. I fucking
like
dare
this
you.
this knowledge gap
Okay.
is definitely closing. The skill gap
Do
is
it again.
closing
Like-
between the top 6 and the rest of them. Because like even Plup, I would love to see Plup win a tournament because he's so close.
Yeah.
Like he's so good. He's amazing, but
He's gotten 5th at every tournament.
he's
this
not
year.
quite there yet.
Yeah, I mean,
you know? And
you're
he's it's gotta be on the players. Like yeah, Chudet's the best neutral player, but he's obviously got some problems he's got to work through.
You
And
think Chu is the best neutral player?
he's by far and away the best neutral player.
I would not say that before.
I guess that's why you play Ice Climbers. You win neutral, win the game.
That's the thing is like Ice Climbers has some of the worst neutral tools, and he's making it look like they have good neutral tools. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the reason why he does that is so that way when his neutral is done, he has just this ridiculous shit he can do afterwards,
Oh, of course.
which is fucking wobble the shit out.
But he practiced that to that extent that he's so good at neutral because he has
cunt?
to.
Yo, cunt?
No. This guy goes forward smash, and forward smash? Yeah.
Good shit. But yeah, I don't know, man.
Um,
Have I mentioned that I love wobbling? I fucking love wobbling.
So funny.
It's the best thing ever. Every time someone complains about wobbling, I look at them and I'm like, fucking, just get your face on my tongue right now. I want to feel your tears. Just give me that shit. It's the best. It's the greatest. If it's cheap, I love it. Give me all the cheap shit.
not
Fucking
that cheap.
Jigglypuff running away and then resting on your fucking face. Dámelo.
It's so easy, like, but it's not
Taking
cheap.
naps on people, shit's fantastic. I love it.
No, I mean like wobbling is an easy thing to do. It's not an easy thing to get, and if you're getting hit by it, you're bad.
No, you're not bad. You're just fucking getting outplayed to fuck.
Yeah, it's
Lots
like
of great
yeah,
players
neutral
get
view.
wobbled on. Lots
No,
of
you're
great
pretty
play-
bad. I mean, here's the thing though. You can just pick Jigglypuff and 10-0 them. Like we're not even joking there. At that
Okay.
point, it's
Okay, but what happens if you pick Jigglypuff and he fucking grabs you because you fucked up?
because you're bad.
Well, maybe you fucking look. See, he fell.
Bye forever.
I wobbled him with cheek, dude.
Dude,
Needle
listen,
wobbling.
Wobbling is amazing.
Ah, fuck me.
I love
Get out of
wobbling.
here.
Wobbling is like my second favorite thing.
No, I think wobbling's cool in a sense. I like the concept. I think that's what makes that character not awful.
You mean viable?
Yeah. Because without wobbling, like that character would be like totally not usable.
Yeah. Wobbling is literally the game plan. The game plan is hope that you can grab a motherfucker and then hit him very slowly, many times.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So
Hit him
really.
with the rhythmic smacks.
So does anyone else have anything else they want to say about Royal Flush?
While we're flush, nah.
Yeah, thank you, Mango, for bringing back Melee from the dead.
Juan, you're
No.
terrible at Secret Hitler. I have heard this from everybody.
Okay.
See me in Secret Hitler.
I'm a Zelda. I was a Zelda main in an illegal game.
Illegal game. Hashtag illegal. Build a wall.
I love Melee.
Build a wall around the game.
So the next topic I wanted to talk about something else about Royal Flush, but not necessarily the players.
Uh-oh.
Because we had a conversation last week about the commentators and how I think that we're at like a severe lack of good commentating for Melee.
You can't just have Prague at every event.
Yeah, Prague really like it commentating.
Well, because he literally, like, his body just won't let him. He got his issues, you know?
Prague is probably the best color commentator that Melee has, but
Oh, yeah.
I don't feel like there's any good analytical commentators, you know what I mean? Like, there's no James Chen to Ultra David, you know what I mean?
I mean,
Not that I necessarily love James Chen, but he does his job well.
We're just full of ski Sonics.
That's the thing, is like, it's just
No,
color
it's fine,
commentating,
it's
like,
not.
talking about, like, oh yeah, I went to Burger King with, fucking Mewtwo King this last weekend and did a funny thing.
Oh,
and, like,
God.
that's on the commentary desk. Like, why is this matchup happening? And they have no idea, because they don't know anything about floaties. And there was a commentating team that almost seemed like an afterthought, but it happened. And it was Vish and Zoo. And I think
How'd
it
you
was... Excuse me?
how'd you feel about that?
I loved it. I think they're probably the best commentators that could process... Like, they had good chemistry.
It was a great duo.
It was an amazing duo. Because I think it was Vish was covering color, but he also had some really good analytical stuff. And then Zoo was doing really good analytical commentary. And, like, actually knowing stuff about floaties and, like, how the matchups worked and what they're looking for.
So it was basically actual matchup knowledge being delivered in a concise and direct way, which made everybody happy.
I mean, I don't know how everyone's felt on the internet, but I love them a lot more than I like fucking Homemade Waffles and Phil again, who are just, like, making, streetwise jokes. And, yeah, they're funny. But all they know is fucking spacing matchups. That's all they know.
To be fair, you see that a lot.
Yeah, but like
be real.
we have a top player who's the number 2 in the world playing Jigglypuff. We have a top 1 player playing Peach all the time. Who fucking can commentate on Armada? They're just like, oh yeah, and then the spacing of this thing. Like everyone hopes he goes to Fox so they can commentate about it.
I mean, how do you not know what Peach does by now? It's not even that
Yeah.
complex to it's not even that complex to commentate.
Yeah, I tell you the same thing, and yet they still don't say shit about it. They're like,
like-
oh yeah, he drew a Stitch.
It's
Wow.
Oh my god, they got a stitchy face!
Oh my god. So oh wow, you know that one thing. That's great.
Commentating in this game is a difficult job. Don't get me wrong.
It's
It's
difficult in
not
every esport.
that-
like
okay, listen.
Peach is a very difficult character to understand in comparison.
I don't.
The only thing
think
is,
she's
it's
that.
not hard to learn things. Is the real case there? It's not hard to learn things about every character and just kind of know and try to understand.
I don't think Peach is particularly like the most complex character to understand what's
She's
happening
really-
on the screen at any given time.
Well, to understand
kind of
on the
is.
screen,
I
she's
think
got certain things that are
she's
very.
she's a little difficult on that end, but not that. Like it's definitely not undoable in like 2 days to just
Dude, I
learn her
feel
shit.
like you don't have to like have watched a billion skillion years
No,
of
you don't
Peach
have to.
play.
You don't have
literally
to.
need to have just studied some Peach for like 5 minutes.
It's just no.
And there's
no,
2
no, 5
good
minutes, no.
Peaches, and you could probably watch those and understand what's happening.
Dude,
but-
every region has someone who plays Peach to be the Peach player.
and yet there's still yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah, but the Peach players will always tell you like this character is hard to talk about.
Yes, she's hard to
It's hard
play.
to talk about, but
But
there's
the
you
still
can
game
do
plan-
it. I'm not
the
saying
game
you
like
plan
Vish and
is
Zoo are
easy.
amazing at it.
Dude, the game plan is straightforward to understand. You know what she wants to do, and you know why she has a hard time
Right.
doing it. Because all these other characters got all this other bullshit.
That's
You're
fine.
a character
I'm
that
not.
can
I'm
pull
not.
items with a random chance.
Thing is, I'm not arguing anything. What I'm trying to say is, yes, these things are things that can your problem.
But
The
if you
only other-
understand how
the
spaces
only
work
other-
and you can commentate spaces all day, how do you not understand where spaces?
That's kind of
can be
where
heard?
that's kind of where I'm going.
That's
though.
the point we're
that's
making.
where
Is
that's
like,
what I'm kind of going to.
yeah, it's
The
that.
thing-
So they
Yeah,
just
go
have
ahead.
never seen a peach in their life.
That's what it feels like.
It's okay. The
Like-
one thing you have to understand about this community is that it's trash in the end of being really, really, really lazy. They are lazy people, and if they're going to go and learn something, they're going to learn the fastest characters in the game, all the time, every time. If you find someone that's going to learn a floaty, oh my God, bless them, they're doing something awful, because everyone thinks it's awful. So
Dude,
there's a stigma essentially.
Dude, one of the best players in the world plays freaking Jigglypuff, and the best player ostensibly in the world has Peach as their original main. There's a documentary chapter that wants to cover that. Like, how can you not know by this point?
And like, if you ever see
Because you're
those two
probably-
playing in a tournament, and like, you'll just not hear.
But you see people that those
That
people
we're
play them
yes,
all the
we all
time.
agree with you, and that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like, tell this to them, not us.
shit.
You're preaching the choir right now. Like, we get it.
Wow.
Like,
I
I
don't even
understand
play
that.
Smash.
Wow.
Like,
To
that's
be fair,
my
to be fair, a
point.
lot of the commentary, I agree with you. A lot of commentary Smash is kind of like banal, like banal. Like they don't talk to me anything.
Yeah.
They don't cover anything important unless it's like Fox vs. Fox, and they're like, oh, look at you, and I'm just like, dude, I already know everything about Fox vs. Fox. Just as you also do because you see it all the time. I too know this matchup, having not played this game. Like everyone knows the Fox vs. Fox matchup. I could grab a random League of Legends player who watches Smash occasionally on weekends, and he could probably give me a very detailed analysis on Fox vs. Fox at this point, because a ton of League players love watching Smash. They're like, yeah, so I feel like the thing that Fox wants to do on his approach against another species, you know, like they could
Hit them
probably give you
all
like
up,
some
like-
insightful analysis. Like people like who watch the Super Bowl every year could probably tell you about how the Patriots like to play football by this point. You
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
It's like, yeah, they like to do short routes because, you know, Brady doesn't have like a cannon arm, but every now and then they'll go deep. It's like, yeah, it's the same shit.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that matchup. My grandma knows that. Mijito, Fox quiere hacer el jump cortico para que te meta tremenda patada. You know, like, we get it. Step up your game, Smash.
That's the thing.
Do
It's
better
like that's
commentary.
kind of what I'm talking about. Is like, it just needs to be a time where everyone kind of needs to step their game up. Not only like, yeah, we all want to see people other than the top 4 win tournaments, so people need to step up their game in that sense. But
Yeah,
also
but-
commentary needs to get stepped up as well. It's just, it's
That's always going to be down to time. Like, and also, if you think about it, the top players in Smash get money to play. And sometimes the people who are not quite there at the top still have to supplement their income. Because
Oh, yeah.
they don't win anything.
It's
and
true.
So they don't get paid a real amount, so they have ostensibly less time. And there's no one out here trying to like running the Smash workshop or the Smash team where all they do is play against each other. The Smash boot camp, like that don't
Mhm.
exist.
It's really funny. The most underdeveloped characters in the game are the ones that are being rated number 1 and 2 in.
and player. Like, I don't
Yeah,
necessarily
like-
think that, you know.
It's super funny because Peach and Puff are so underdeveloped to like an actual sinful degree.
I feel the
Because
same
not
way
enough-
about
because everyone
Pikachu
plays them and
also.
they're like, it's so hard. I can't win. I'm just gonna pick Fox. I'm just gonna play Magneto.
It's people
Well, there's
that
also no fundies players in fucking like Smash. Like, there's so few fundies players.
Yeah, everyone just wants to go Hamski's YOLO Tech. Because that's fun. Hamski's YOLO Tech is fun. And then you have Fawn who's really like, I'm gonna wait until you make a mistake, because you're gonna make a mistake, because you're pressing 1,000 billion trillion
yeah,
buttons.
he's smart about that.
I'm pressing like 5, and I'm gonna beat you eventually. I'm gonna chill out over here for a while. I'm just gonna let you kill yourself. But whatever.
It's funny because Peach is a very fundy-based character,
Yeah, of course she is.
and it's really funny to me that people go, "Oh, but spamming tech. Peach is techier than Fox at certain points." You understand that? It's so funny to me to see that. Like, oh yeah, wave shining is hard. Okay, try flow canceling 3 times in a row. Like low, fast, combo. You know?
Yeah,
Like people
that
don't
shit is
understand
hard,
that.
but also like a lot of your stuff is still fundamentals, so what does it matter? Like if you
Yeah.
have good fundamentals, you can succeed with Peach.
You can succeed with anyone, really.
Yeah.
If I'm a
That's the
fundamentally,
problem with this
if I had
generation of
better
Smash players.
fundamentals than Armada, I would just go Zelda.
It's weird.
I'm kidding.
This
There's actually
wave
something I
of
want to get your
players is
opinion on real
entitled.
quick.
Oh, sorry. Hello.
Because we talked about this a couple weeks ago, actually, already.
Before, you know, before the great loss of
Well, not,
the great footage loss of
we
2017.
need to do another interview also, but
Wow.
like, no, what I'd like to talk to you about is like we kind of discussed the concept of PPMD coming back. And
Hell yeah.
I kind of wanted to ask you like where you think he would be if he came back. Like, do you think that? Because I'm under the impression that if he came back, he'd probably he'd be the one person besides Mango occasionally who'd be able to actually beat Armada, because Armada has neutral palms occasionally. You know what I mean?
But I mean, PPMD, what year was it that PPMD was like ridiculous? Before
20
like
2015?
2014, 2015, that area?
yeah, dude, it wasn't that long ago. And I don't think he's like magically fell off forever. I think he's just like, no, I'm terrible now. It's like, no, dude, like.
I mean, all it was is that he had a medical problem, and he's like working on it, and he's coming back soon. He's been posting updates and stuff. And he says he's about 70% right now, so I'd love to see him when he's back to his
This man
full
a smash
stuff.
stick so he can save his hands.
That's not his problem. His problem
His
is that he
mental
had a...
health.
No, yeah, I know that, but still, save his hands.
Yeah, it'd be great too. I would love to
Save
see him
everybody's hands.
just going at it.
Woo!
But where do you legitimately, like, all kidding aside, think where he would be if he, like, you know, were to learn new things in Smash and then come back?
I think he learns fast, honestly, from what I remember him playing.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, he could be top 5.
Do you think he'd be like back to God status within a month? Like,
I don't know about a month. I think like he would have like the comeback year that Samox would do a documentary on probably.
Mm-hmm.
Just have a year where he slowly has better and better results every tournament until he's at the end and everyone's cheering at him to finally beat fucking Armada
Mhm.
in like a set, and he'll be almost close to losing, but then he'll come back with some sick shit. That's like the ultimate story, right? Like that's what everyone wants. That's
Of
what I
course.
want to.
I mean,
Yeah,
the
he's
thing
good
is-
enough.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely. Like the thing
This
about it is that
melting
the meta that's been happening has been coming back. What did you say?
Is this melty music?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, this is not melty.
This is
Unio.
Unio.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's melting. Okay, got it.
Yeah,
Anyway,
melty.
continue.
Because the thing about it is that it almost feels like the meta has evolved to where it would be more beneficial if he came back now. Because when he was playing, the meta was like Mingo style. Everyone was playing, you know, crazy, super
Half
fast.
YOLO, yeah.
Exactly. And now, like, the top 4 players are all, well, top 3, I should say, are all super slow, like, campy, punish-heavy character players.
Yeah.
And that's, I feel like,
Which, by the way, every fighting game eventually turns into.
oh, of course.
Every fighting game, eventually people realize, oh, if I just let people lose, I'll win more. And
It's
once
so
everyone
rare.
realizes that, every game gets either omega boring or omega dope.
Yeah.
In the
Like,
case
Marvel's
of
Capcom
Marvel, it got Marvel 2, it got ridiculous.
Oh, Marvel 2 also got ridiculous. Yeah.
Because everyone, you either were too fast to block, and therefore you couldn't play lame,
Mhm.
or your lane was too lame.
That's exactly what this game is going to turn into with every top tier.
Yeah,
No
but
top
that's
tier
every
here.
game.
No top tier here has no ability to do that. And especially with Beach, which you can replicate Oki setups extremely easily.
Yeah, the only way your game, or the only time
Okay.
where lame is not good in a game is when the game has hella lag, input lag.
Street Fighter 5, yeah.
What?
Well, besides that, you know, bad design. I'm kidding.
I mean, I don't like
That is the
that
bad
much.
design.
Yeah, that's.
If you could react to things in Street Fighter 5 like on the drop of a hat,
it's very hard to whiff
defensive
punish
play
in
would be
that game.
terrible. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very hard to
awful
whiff
to
punish in
whiff
Street Fighter 5. I don't know.
They have a vendetta against like Claw. Ooh, you ate the knee of justice.
No, that was
I know. He ate the knee of justice. Thinking of the good old Isaiah. The good old whoops.
Did I do that?
The oops.
Speaking of the Isaiah, an
I love
ode
it.
to his game.
I love Isaiah. Let's play 64.
So,
Or the sound effects
another topic I think, is there anything else anyone wants to say on, like, the whole commentary and the whole PPMD topic? Is
I
there
don't,
anything
have,
else?
I don't have enough on the commentary topic because I don't listen to any of them. I just mute it. I swear to God, I mute commentary. It annoys
Really?
me. Yeah. I
Even
don't
in
like
other
it.
games? Like,
No. In Smash, I tend to mute the commentary because it tends to be very dry or not good. Unless it's like people that immediately are bringing the hype
Uh-huh.
and they know what they're talking about. It has to be both of those things. So basically, I only put it on when it's like prog.
Mhm.
If you know, who else do I still put on? I mean, D1 did a bit a long time ago. I used to still put it on when he did it, but now he's all in on Smash 4. So
Which is also weird to me, but that's
that's
fine.
fine. He likes it. You know, he wants to help it grow. But yeah, for me, it was basically prog. A couple other people that I can't remember explicitly right now by name. I want to say. Nah, I can't remember people by name right now, dude.
I mean, how do you feel, like, you've obviously watched a lot
If you
because
ask
you've
me
been in
people,
TO.
if you ask me commentary names, I can tell you.
I don't mean commentary, it's like, who do you think, which game do
No.
you think has the best commentary?
You're not gonna believe me.
You're gonna say KOF, right?
No, I'm gonna say Kinetic.
Really?
Yeah, I love
That's what
Sage.
Sage- that's what
Sage
Sage
Jam
came
and
from.
TCC are like my
Yeah,
two
yeah,
favorite commentators
and them
ever.
two, and
Or like anything.
Yeah, and both of them, you started basically like the best thing that they have done was Killer Instinct because they both really understand the game.
Yes.
And even when Tasty Steve doesn't 100% understand the game, Sage Jam does, and then fucking Tasty Steve brings all the hype. Basically, if you put Tasty Steve and Sajam to commentate literally anything, it could be cooking.
They were so good at the
Commentate-
last combo breaker, man.
Yeah, commentate anything, dog. Commentate 2 snails racing. Ooh, fucking hype as shit out of it.
Yep.
That's so good.
And then fucking Sajam will somehow know the mechanics of what's going on. It'll be like,
Yep.
listen.
That was actually really good.
Listen, this snail right here, he got some good food recently.
No, it's not the time. Like, listen, I've been following this snail's development. He has been properly fed, properly trained. Yeah, and if you see the length and the way that it is actually moving, you will notice that it gets more coverage on the ground than anything else. And then
You can actually read
oh,
that
let's
to
go!
their
Oh, let's go! Oh.
So the type of mold this snail used to seep through the ground is
Yeah,
actually.
it's actually the optimal mold if you're trying to build speed as a snail. You know, like somehow they'll know this shit. No, but jokes aside, yeah, they're probably like the best commentary duo for like any game ever.
Steez.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah.
I actually didn't know that. I should
And
probably
people,
watch
and
the
people
killer scenes.
hate on Ski, but I actually like Ski as color commentary. Not as
I
anime.
don't know, yeah.
He is a great color commentator. It's actually his greatest strength. But he doesn't want to play to his strength because he understands games and he wants to talk about them. But sometimes he derails himself. So it is better for him to be on color. You just forget. Oh Jesus, the knee of justice.
That was a side B, so
It's hard for me to follow Smash commentaries. I find a lot of it too dry.
okay.
And sometimes they put 2 dry people together, and it's like, dude, you're not esports. Calm down.
Oh my god, it's like BB commentary.
Yeah,
Have
yeah.
you ever
Facebook
watched
commentary.
Facebook
Facebook commentary is actually terrible.
There's one good commentator, and he's a top player, and he does other things. Like Zian is
Oh.
amazing.
Oh,
Is it Zian or is it?
talking
Shen?
about G. Z.
He's the guy who plays Platinum. Oh, he's in a business suit. Asian guy. Who's that CEO talk to? Who got top 4?
I know that guy.
No.
He's pretty tall, right?
No, my
Or
favorite
No,
anime.
he's like
My favorite.
no, never
anime,
mind.
5'4".
my favorite anime commentator of all time is Ryan Hunter.
Ryan Hunter's amazing. I love Ryan Hunter as a player
What
too.
happened
I
to
fucking
that
love
guy?
Ryan
Ryan Hunter is shit. I was cheering for him at Stickbug, where he was trying to fucking fuck people up with Venom, and he was actually doing pretty well.
I only found him because of Cross Tekken. Because he played my combo.
Oh man, he loved Cross Second.
He was so good.
That
He was
game
the
is-
only person pulling off like.
Cross Second's good. Cross Second
I
version
love
2
that
is an
game.
excellent game.
I love that.
Not
We talked
pick-
about that in the interview.
Not
but
vanilla.
that's the third. That game's crap. Version 2 Cross Second.
So
If that
good.
game came back right now, I would play it.
Yep.
Actually good. Just take off the gems. Turn off all the gems. Play that shit raw. It's excellent. It's a great game.
That's how you're supposed to play it. It's so good.
Yeah, it's actually really good.
Ryan Hunter was the only person to pull off like the legit Julia Infinite in
Yeah.
a tournament.
Yeah.
And I fucking flipped my shit.
Yeah.
I love him. He's so good. I
He's
love Ryan
good.
Hunter.
He's smart. He loses to me in rock paper scissors all the time
I have a really like.
for seats.
I went to that CO. That was the first CO I'd ever been to, and that like Cross Tech was being played there, and I was all excited. And like I found Ryan Hunter in the crowd. I was like, "Dude, I love you. You're so good. I love what you do. You're the best, Ryan Hart." And I was like, "Oh God!" As I said it, it came out of my mouth because Ryan Hart was also there. He was like, "My name's Hunter." I was like, "Oh, I know that. I'm sorry." Like
Dude,
I felt so shitty.
he's the reason I was able to go to the Evo 2007 in the first place.
Oh really?
Because he had a whole room to himself, and he didn't want to pay the whole team. He wanted to recover any amount of costs. And I was like, can anyone let me stay in their room for $100? And then Ryan didn't want to have anybody in his room, but he saw me and he was like, oh, I'll room with Andres. Yo, you only have $100 for the weekend? Fuck it, let's go. and so Ryan he's not like ridiculously well off, but you know, he makes money.
Yeah.
And so he was like, yeah, I'll what for it. I just don't want to be by myself in this room. So I ended up spending the weekend with fucking Ryan Hunter, and it was fucking great.
That's awesome.
And I got to go
He
to
seems like a
2007.
really cool dude.
He's fucking the greatest.
That's awesome.
He's super cool.
I'd love to meet him not in an embarrassing fashion.
Option select, the website
Uh-huh.
was so important for people who were trying to get into Street Fighter back in 2009.
I can attest to this.
Option
Yeah.
select was fantastic, and I used to write some articles for Option Select. I wrote the How to Run the Tournament article.
Oh, really?
And I never got to finish it because I could never really get enough people to talk to me about the financial side. It was very difficult because a lot of people.
Can I land, please?
Yeah. You're playing against fucking Martha FD.
Can I land, please?
gonna let you land.
Please.
That's the point.
Yeah, I said please.
No, fuck please.
Um,
You're gonna take fucking up tilt and you're gonna like fucking just spread the butt cheeks. Just give me the up tilts. Put them in my ass. AYSSSSSS. Ass.
Oh, we gotta go soon.
Ass.
yeah, that's fine. Fuck, we never got to the actual finishing topic with the FGC thing.
So is it gonna
We
be an
can- we
entire
can- we can
episode like
talk-
I said?
We
Ooh,
can, we
was
can
that
talk
right?
about it. You just
We can
gotta
talk
do
about it a little
short.
bit, right?
Only,
The combo break
only a
is coming
smidgen.
up.
I mean, I still wanted to go to that, but
should go.
I want
Jesus
to, but like,
Christ.
I like money, and like it's like the first time I have like a decent amount.
I mean, so what? You're saving for Evo?
No, going to nothing this year except like CEO.
I mean, yeah, because you could just drive to CEO.
Yeah, man.
Hey, when are you gonna go to my tournament?
Huh? Maybe.
Aren't you? Don't you play BlazBlue?
No.
Do you play Guilty?
I play nothing currently right now.
You're playing this?
Is that a CEO Citrus?
At Citrus. Hell no.
Exactly.
Can you, dude? If I ran Smash at Citrus Clash, I would just be out of space immediately.
Oh,
That's just how it works.
Also, I don't really
Also, FYI, there are enough Smash tournaments already. They don't like. We don't need yet another Smash tournament.
Yeah, I guess.
I
But like,
We
also,
did need a good monthly for FGC stuff,
yeah,
which is why I insist on having so many games. But like, hey, I held your game, BlazBlue, and guess how many people turned out to that fucking game? I had 6 fucking players.
Really?
Fuck your shitty game.
Oh my god.
Never running that game again.
I'm not a big fan of it anyways.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be saying this, but I really don't like BlazBlue. I'm sorry.
I mean, like,
You
at
can be a TO and not like
TNS,
the
it
Yeah,
got like
but
20
listen,
people.
like
It's
BlazBlue
just
players,
alright.
I'm sorry, but just play Guilty Gear. Like you know it in your hearts. That's the cool game.
I had the setup.
Oh my God, go!
I had to set up an even DI poorly, which is the worst part.
So the fuck.
Hey, Blazers, if you like your game, you
Dude,
can like
if
your
you
game.
like anime games and you want to play anime games, dude, just play Wow, nice. good
Bye
job.
forever.
Just play
Bye forever.
Guilty
Look at my
Just play-
amazing.
Just play Guilty Gear. That game is real good.
Now, see, this PM players will hear this all day. Don't quit. Don't quit. We will shit on your community all day.
What?
PM players that's like the PM player equivalent to that. Just like, oh, you're playing PM, that game's dead. Get
No,
out of here.
no. I'm not saying it's dead. I'm saying it's ass.
Learn. No.
I'm sure the game is not like completely dead. I just don't. Just play something else, dog.
Nah, but it's fun. I like it.
You like BlazBlue?
No, not lazy. Like, whatever. Well, that's probably their argument.
But you know what else is fun? Guilty Gear.
Nah, fam.
Yeah.
No.
I can understand why you might want to play Project M over Melee. I sincerely do. You know, maybe you want to play Snake with melee mechanics. That makes it extraordinarily viable.
Just out of range.
But everything you want to play in BlazBlue exists in Guilty Gear better.
Yeah,
And
it's
if
true.
not, and if you don't want to
yeah.
play that kind of game, you know there's another game that's also anime called Under Night In-Birth that's also better than BlazBlue. If you want more footsies for some reason. And if you don't like
You
air
want more
dashers
footsies,
at all, you could just play KOF, which is like really fast but on the ground.
It's like a fast Street Fighter in a way.
It's Fast Fighter. Fast Fighter
Fighter.
14.
17, 16.
Anyways, it's 14. Anyways, yeah, I feel like more people need to come to my product.
It's really good.
I mean, what?
We'll plug you plenty. Don't worry.
Hello? Citrus Clash. Just saying that 4 times in a row fast. Shit is a tongue twister.
I actually
I
meant to
was
do it the
I
opposite
was
direction, by the way.
already Shitting myself there. Holy shit, what the fuck?
That would come-
That made
say
no
something
sense.
so
You
long.
hit him going left and he flew to the right. This game have no sense of physique.
Easy.
That's
I was
pretty good.
winning that.
Good
Laser.
job.
Oh my god.
Yo, sick
Uh,
move, bro.
So
Okay.
let's pick a final topic to kind of end on.
Game is bad.
What else have we talked about? Did that episode where we talked about the top 10 characters ever get released? I don't
Yeah.
think it did it?
Yeah.
Was
that
that
the
episode
last
one?
time?
Top 10 characters of what?
Just top 10 characters bait. No, that was the second episode. Yeah, it never happened because Jose was there.
In what? In Smash?
In Smash.
Oh, in this game, we're like
you
in
know what? I have a
Smash in
question for you
general.
Before anyone else. Tell me your
In Melee.
top 4 Smash games in order.
What the fuck? Top 4 Smash games.
Yeah, tell me which 4 Smash games you think. Which order do you like them the most in? Tell me that.
Am I allowed to pick games that aren't real?
You can pick PM if you want to.
Okay.
Go ahead. We'll do top 5 then. We'll
Oh,
all
so you
5
want me
of
to
them out there.
order the games?
Yeah, I want you to order the games. I
I
want to hear what
feel
order you want.
Online, it's like $60 for a Smash 4 right now. If you want to order that.
I think the. Alright, how am I rating them? On how I like them or
How do
what
you
I
like
think
them?
are the best ones?
You know what I want you? I
'Cause
want you
there's
to
a
rate them.
difference,
I
'cause I
want you to
think
rate
they're
them as like. Because I want to say tournament viable, but then PM would be worthless.
No. Like, not the Bible. Damn.
That's just honesty. I'm sorry.
Like, which
Hey
one-
man, they're all tipped off
Alright.
this year. They just
Alright,
came
so
back. Go to
which
tipped
one
off people.
so are we going with which one I like the most or which one I think is better? Because they're not the same. The lists are slightly different.
Let's do better because I know that preference necessarily can get in the way of what you think is necessarily
Okay.
the best Smash game.
It goes.
Because for me, Brawl would be number 1 because
Okay.
it's my favorite. But
Alright, so it goes Melee,
Mhm.
64, Project M, 4, Brawl.
okay.
And the gap between 4 and Brawl is like gigantic.
Oh my god,
It's
I love
actually
Brawl.
it's actually kind of condensed near the top where they're like not really that far apart.
Oh man.
And then like it's like a dive. It's like S tier is Melee.
Oh.
And then A plus tier is probably 64 and Project M. And then the A tier is 4, and then a huge dip into C minus is Brawl.
Oh, I love Brawl so much.
And then like
I love that
and
game.
then like Brawlhalla or some shit.
Oh my god,
That's
yeah.
not even
Rivals of the
Nintendo.
Aether, Brawlhalla.
Yeah,
all
Rivals of
those,
the
yeah.
Aether.
God, Rivals is bad. In my
Oh
opinion.
man.
They gave me a sick controller.
That's
Yeah.
interesting. That's interesting. You guys want to say yours? Do you guys
Yes.
agree with that?
I disagree with that.
Okay, go ahead.
Of course you do. I'm a fucking MGC player. I want to see
Melee.
people pick Ice Climbers, grab them, motherfucker, be like. Also, I want to see 64 Infinites. That shit is so fresh. I want to see Isaiah fuck on people. That's why I love 64.
Actually, I
I
agree
actually
with you
only like
totally.
watching Isaiah go random select, pick my character for me, and then eviscerating a tournament and placing third.
So good, like
I placed third with Link.
fucking
What?
Wizzy's butthole with like Luigi. Like,
Luigi's like, I'm
So
really good
good.
at this game. Is like, have you seen my Luigi? He's like, Luigi.
pick up
oh,
the
God,
controller.
okay,
We're gonna
fuck.
do a special mode. Let's do Saturn.
Oh yeah, sure, you're on then.
So basically, for me, Melee, Smash 4,
Okay.
What?
64.
All players are invisible. Dude, I can hardly follow the game as it is.
So
Alright, we'll have fun.
Melee, Smash 4, 64. Brawl, and then PM.
Is it because you don't like PM?
I actually used to play PM a lot, but the problem that I'm having with PM is that it's basically made by people that play it. Don't get me wrong, like, cool, awesome, you know, like, these people understand the game. However, they don't understand design, because that game is terribly designed. There's so many things that are just not worth playing with for.
died.
Why is there no stocks and no time?
Okay, so try.
Yeah.
No contest.
But essentially,
Right.
what I'm going at is, PM is just not fun to play competitively. There's too much hits done, and it's not to the 64 levels, because 64 has actual stuff that you have to do. Don't get me wrong. But, God, when you have Lucario hitting you for 60% as Peach, and then people tell you that it's a bad matchup for Lucario, we have a problem. Okay, like we have a terrible problem. And don't get me wrong, look, there's analytics behind this. You know, there's legitimate reasons for this. Like, I get it. I agree with these reasons, but I shouldn't have to do it. I don't want to. You know, like, when you
Does
go
that
into
make
a
them bad at
game,
design, or does that just mean that they have a very specific
When your
idea
game-
of what their game should be?
when your game,
Have you seen Olimar?
yeah,
I mean,
Have you seen Olimar?
Listen, I'm
Okay.
not saying
Let
they
me
100% meet their
legitimately-
vision.
Let me legitimately put that into perspective. When everyone else that doesn't play PM anymore, because of this reason, don't play PM anymore, there's a problem,
What
alright?
fucking have? You got a house.
Like, I have a.
Oh.
I forgot this is the mode.
Yes,
No!
Bye forever.
Oh my god!
What's the mode?
It's called Hot Mr. Saturn.
I don't understand.
If you hold Mr. Saturn, you have a chance of dying.
If you throw it, people will pick it up automatically.
Oh, okay.
That's
Okay.
all there is to it.
Alright, but really, there's a problem when your game
Oh.
has this this feeling to it that you don't want to play anymore. There's just
Oh
a
shit! I
big
just housed the
problem.
motherfucker.
That was my first death.
Uh,
Bye forever.
Hello?
You know, like in a game where I have to fight against Game & Watch, and he's so, not broken, but so fundamentally incorrect in the definition of Smash itself even, I don't want to play that game. And don't get me wrong, like, Smash 4 has their own share of crap. Like, Bayonetta is exactly an anti-neutral character, an anti-fundamental for Smash character, but I like it. I think it was okay done, because she got a nerf. Whereas these guys aren't getting nerfs, you know? Like, it's really,
Hello?
it's really
Bye
obnoxious.
forever. Oh man, we're way too into this. We gotta be talking.
Hold up.
I mean,
It's like I'm actually not losing hardcore. Like,
So that's what, and why I rate Brawl on top of PM is because when you ban Meta Knight, that game's good. You know,
But they don't.
they
Yes,
don't
they do.
because,
They did for a while.
For
For
a
a
while,
while.
then brought it back.
and that's where it was like, yeah, this game's cool, and now it's like, oh, okay, Meta Knight's back. But
Forever.
whatever. I'm not trying to be a crybaby,
I was trying to drop it.
but Meta Knight's stupid.
I was like, drop this shit. Fucking take it out of my hands, dog.
Oh my god.
I'm
All
just
right.
trying to drop this shit. Like, it's hot.
We're gonna we're gonna play one more of these. We're gonna end it after that.
But yeah,
So let's just go ahead and list off real quick because I think we did this once and it never came out. Who we consider the best top 4 KOF players?
Top best 4 KOF players?
Sorry, characters.
Characters.
Why'd you say?
Yeah.
How'd you confuse that?
You mean
Players
like,
and characters. You
hold on,
play them. It's
define,
fine.
define character. You mean like characters all time KOF characters, or like characters in like the latest game?
Okay, latest
Characters in
Who are the strongest in
Melee.
Who are the
KOF?
strongest in KOF right now?
game. Yeah.
Oh shit. Fuck.
Leona.
Nah. Leona's,
Say it.
Leona's not broken right now.
I love
Oh,
her
fucking
though.
dead.
She's so pretty.
Hold up. I can't think right now. I'm gonna facilitate my thinking real quick.
Damn it.
Hold on. Facilitating thinking. How was?
Why is there explosions?
I don't know.
All right. Cool. All right. I can think again. I don't have to worry about.
gonna kill yourself.
You died that fast?
Yeah, I may have jumped off on purpose so I could think.
Okay, that makes more sense.
I think Kula's pretty good. I don't know how broken. Kula's pretty good. Leona's pretty good. I think that Iori is fucking ridiculous.
He's always ridiculous, though. isn't
Yeah, I mean Iori's kit is like the most loaded kit in fighting games. Like, have you seen that guy? He got Rekkas, he got
command
Fireball, he
grabs,
got Uppercut,
Rekkas,
he got
like-
command grab.
he's got everything.
Great ass normals. In fact, the only thing he doesn't have is a good easy anti-air normal. Oh, you picked up a Mr. Siren and you didn't die. It's cheating. Anyways,
This is lies, fake news.
yeah, fucking fake news, dude.
Oh my god.
Fucking rip. All right.
How was I supposed to
I'm
know?
targeting him.
How was I
Quick,
supposed to know?
Excuse me. Look at this.
what you
Look at this face. Look at this face. Quick.
say?
You see that face?
That you
Get
only meant
fucked.
well, of course you did.
Oh my
What you
God.
say? No, but
All right. So now that we
forward.
understand the top 4
Shield jump,
KOF
flow
players that are
forward.
amazing, let's go ahead and
I
move on
forgot,
to
there's one
top
more.
4 Street Fighter 5 characters. All right.
the trash,
Sagat,
Okay, no, the trash garbage,
Sagat.
the garbage bin, the trash compactor.
Dalsim,
the-
Armika.
no. Trash compactor, the garbage can, the disposal chute, and the recycling bin.
Okay, let's talk about top 1 Street Fighter 4 Ultra player. Elena,
You mean
Oh,
character?
that's
character.
funny.
That one.
Healing.
Yeah, healing.
My favorite Street Fighter 4 player of all time is Gamer B.
Is who?
Gamer B,
Really?
because he wasn't afraid to be cheap.
My
And
favorite
people
is
love them despite
still
being cheap.
Kazunoko.
Well, it's not
It
the
wasn't
winning
afraid to
goal.
be
Actually,
cheap.
it was the winning. It was the winning cheap. It
Listen.
was the winning cheap. I
Listen,
forgot.
Gamer
Never mind.
B-
It was.
Gamer B was not afraid to be cheap, and he could win, and he also was still somehow extraordinarily likable despite it.
Oh yeah, no, he's a.
Kazunoko was kind of boring, honestly.
I mean, I liked him early on in Street Fighter 4. Like his Yoon play always made me my deck card. Yeah. I love Yoon, and I love watching him play Yoon. I also
Yeah.
love watching him play Soul and Guilty Gear.
I mean, his soul is fresh. I like him in Guilty Gear, but my favorite soul player in Guilty Gear is actually Kusoro,
Okay, that's reasonable.
because he's a
Oh,
fucking
bye, Fiverr.
humongous troll. He just does shit like run up fucking uppercut for no reason, and then run up and he'll
Oh,
do
I
hello?
forgot.
He'll do like 3 like fucking flame kicks for no reason. You just go
Oh, really?
flame kick, like fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Yeah, it's pretty great.
That sounds great.
I smell like ass. How did I accomplish?
Yeah, that's why we're over here.
Terrible. Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah,
A downwind.
just so you
Got it.
realize.
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
All right, so let's get our plugs out of the way since we're kind of ending it because that's what we need to do now. So let's start over on our far corner. Anything you want to plug?
My Discord server. Go ahead and follow my Twitter at peach_shampoo and go to smashchords.com and you will find the Peach Discord server for Melee and PM, and you'll be able to learn as much as you want. At me anytime. Have fun with me. I'm always there.
Oh, I'll have fun with you.
He's not in there.
Mr. Middleman, what about you? Anything you want to do?
First of all, I want to shout out my sister who is celebrating her 23rd birthday.
Congratulations.
Are you gonna link her to this video so she can see that you
Hey, I shouted
wished
you
her
out.
happy
It's
birthday?
totally
I
not
guess.
All right, cool. 1 extra view is 1 extra view. Let's go.
Hey, I shouted you
And
out.
then
It's
I wanna
totally not
link-
creepy.
What? Sorry.
Hot link my Twitter, Osmosis124.
What was it again? Osmosis 124.
124.
That's
You know
it.
that there's a number between 2 and 4 that you forgot?
His birthday is the 4th of December or the 24th of January.
Yes.
There you go.
No. I just made those numbers up.
Oh, you invented 1, 2, and 4.
Yeah.
I
That's
what
always
happened.
wanted to meet the guy
Yeah,
that
yeah,
invented
that's
You
what
know,
it
like, I was
He's,
talking to the Calamus or whatever his name is, and I was like,
He's
you know
the
what?
Decimal Man's brother. Yeah, that's what happened, man.
Your numbers suck. Use mine. Check them out.
So Osmosis124. Anything else you want to plug besides your sister?
Oh my god.
You said it, not me. I'm just throwing it out there.
I said shout out.
That was interesting wording to use.
Andres, how about you? Anything you want to plug?
happened?
I know you have a bunch of shit you want to plug.
Oh, whoa.
You can plug me. I'm talking about.
Alright, there is a tournament called CEO Gaming Presents Citrus Clash. It's a tournament. It's a monthly tournament. Every first weekend of the month, every Saturday. We go to Orlando and we throw a fucking tournament. It's sick. It used to be at the Geek Easy, but now it is at NASCAR iDrive. So come out to NASCAR iDrive and play games. Unfortunately, no Smash and Car. Listen, can't.
Yet, right? Am I right?
We don't know. It depends on whether we can get people to bring stuff, because we don't actually own enough stuff to run it, A, and B, we don't actually have, like, the space. If we run Smash, we run ourselves out of whatever venue we're in.
Just only run Smash 64. You'll get like 12 people, and they'll be really great.
It'll just be Isaiah 12 times.
Yeah, hey, why not?
PM.
So just clone himself, and they'll all speak in unison, don't get hit.
That would be the best FGC cause ever.
That
Clone
would be
Isaiah.
omega scary.
It'd be so scary.
Shout out to Isaiah.
They'd all be lazy and they'd all be
Shout out
really
to
good at
Omega
the same time. It'd be
Toppings.
amazing.
Yeah, basically. Anyways, but yeah,
what's your
Citrus
Twitter?
Flash, at nothing XS, the letters X and the letter S. Nothing, the letter X, the letter S.
Fire
And
Twitter.
also, Combo Breaker is coming up this next weekend, so if you want to watch fighting games up to and including Smash,
It's true. They got it all there. They got
check
it
it
all.
out. Where they're gonna have Capcom vs SNK too, which I can't play in because I don't have enough time. I'm
Aw.
gonna be busy all weekend. In fact, I wanted to enter KOF and I might not be able to,
That sucks.
which I really want to because I want to actually.
What you
see
guys
if
should
I
do
can
is
play.
go to Combo Breaker and give Andres a hug when you're there because he's gonna be real sad that he can't.
No, well, I'll be having
Be
a
real
blast.
sad
I
that he
just
can't,
play,
be
yeah.
playing his games that he really wants to play.
Yep.
So just make sure you get there, give him a really big hug because you'll see him. He's short. You'll find him out.
Yeah.
He's the only
Also,
guy about-
You're
also,
saying he's
I
short.
wanna
That's
plug-
like that's not an oxymoron.
Also, I want to plug the King of Fighters 14 is coming out on Steam.
Is it really?
Yes. And
That's
also, SNK sponsored last Citrus Clash, and they'll probably sponsor the next one also. They sent the swag to give out, so shout out to SNK for being
That is awesome.
incredibly generous company, and also for listen, it's a good game. If you're trying to play a fighting game and you're not sure about Street Fighter, and you enjoy Smash because it's fast, you're gonna enjoy KOF because it's fast.
I tried really hard with KOF 13 and I enjoyed it. It was a bit too
13
hard.
is too
like
complicated.
that was the
14
thing
is
about
a
it.
lot
It
easier.
was too much
The
work.
combos are easier. You get a lot of damage for a lot less effort, which is kind of important because you didn't really have to spend that much effort back in the day to do damage up until 2002, where it was ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
So I would recommend anyone that's trying
Yeah,
to get
KOF 14 is
into,
really fun. All the characters are interesting to look at. They're all designed very well.
yeah, just
they
get over
feel
the fact
good.
that it looks a little funny. It looks a lot better in motion
It's
than it does
fine.
from
People-
the stills. The stills look funny, but in motion it actually has a lot of character.
Yeah, the game actually looks really tight once you see it moving.
Yeah, I
like,
feel it is not a screenshot-friendly game.
No.
Remember Street Fighter 4? How Street Fighter 4 looked mad ugly in screenshots, but then you played it and it actually looked pretty okay.
KOF at least
Except
has
for
like
some issues,
much
yeah.
better, what's the word, like special effects than Street Fighter 4 has.
Yeah, it flows a lot better. It feels like the effects look a lot cooler. Everything looks a lot more impactful, I want to say.
They do, like, when you hit
It's
someone,
weighty.
you feel
It's
like,
weighty, it's good. Just try it out. It plays like a KOF game if you've ever tried one. If you haven't, it's basically KOF for people who are trying to get into KOF.
It feels like a weird cross between Street Fighter and Marvel in a way. It's like that's kind of like the game plan.
It's
Like,
fast with fundamentals.
yeah,
Fast and fundamentals.
it's very fast, but it's all about you being able to read your opponent and kind of get where you need to be on the stage to position yourself and then pull off a combo properly.
Yeah, and there's a lot of movement options for it, despite being like a
Oh
ground-based
yeah,
game.
no, like
There's like
Short
there's like
hops
four
or-
there's like 4 different jumps.
yeah.
Just you'll be fine. Don't worry about it. It's not as scary as it sounds.
You'll figure it out.
But yeah,
So Citrus Clash, Combo Breaker, Nothing XS,
at nothing
KOF
XS,
4.
Twitter.com at nothing XS.
KOF 14. Anything else you want to plug while we got you on here?
This podcast.
Oh, that'd be great.
It's a cool
I would love
podcast.
for.
You
yeah,
should watch our
we got fun.
podcast if you're watching our podcast.
Yeah, it's a fresh podcast.
All right, cool. I mean, I'd love to have you on again.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to. You just let me know. I'll show up. Like if you need like an eye into the FGC, and by that I mean tournament who will occasionally be like, this tournament.
The old school FGC guys. Yeah.
happen. Knuckle do one again.
Fucking
I
Knuckle
sure
Dude
hope
winning
Knuckle Dude.
everything.
Oh my god, Knuckle Dude's so cool.
He's so good. I love it.
Shout outs to Knuckle Dude, comeback player of the year last year. If you don't know why, you don't know why. Just read online.
There you go.
It's actually a cool
I'm
story.
not gonna talk about his not that personal business, but you
Alright.
can find out if you want to know more.
So I'm gonna get my plugs out of the way now. So once again, guys, we are sponsored by Audible. If you can get a 30-day free trial and also a free ebook if you sign up using audibletrial.com/personwcdat. It makes us some money, makes you some really cool ebooks. You can sign up afterwards. It's really great. I've used the service. I use it when I'm working out in the gym. It's wonderful. I love
If you have a
getting
long
learned.
commute, you have a long commute.
It's
Audible,
totally
baby.
true. It's great. You get learned while you get swole. You get learned while you get into your destination.
Yeah, fuck learning.
You can
Read
listen to
some.
Audible while you're going to
fuck
CEO's
that. What do you
Citrus
mean?
class.
Get your novel on.
Get your novel
Get
on.
your novel on.
They got a whole bunch of fantasy novels on there too that are all great.
If you're like me and you still haven't read Harry Potter, listen to Harry Potter.
I think the website claims it has like well over 100,000 ebooks. So there is selection. And if there's something you haven't heard of, but it sounds interesting, they've got really great descriptions of the books on there, so give something a try too. Like,
Now
why not?
YouTube can catch up on the Wheel of Time. And all fucking like, what is it, like
The Wheel of
16
Fate
books
is
and
turning.
shit?
Oh, that series,
Wheel
yeah.
of Time, Robert.
Actually, I'm pretty sure they have
They're making a TV show out of it now.
Gunslinger on there, the Stephen King book that's getting a movie soon. I'm pretty sure it's on there and narrated. It's pretty good. So yeah, I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff you can listen to.
Yeah.
Just check it out. It's great. Helps us out too, so we can keep on doing these. Also, we've got a Twitter @PersonWCDAT. We've got a Twitch, twitch.tv/PersonWCDAT. We've got a SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/person who can do a thing. We've got a VidMe, vid.me/PersonWCDAT. We got it all. It's all gonna be down there. You know it. Come check all the stuff out. It'll help us out. We'll be able to do a lot more of this kind of content that we love doing, and hopefully get more guests on. Try and get some more interviews going. I had a couple things in the works.
You should just go to Citrus Clash.
You should go to Citrus Clash.
No,
Actually,
you should go to Citrus Clash.
I'll be going to Citrus
and bring
Clash.
your podcast with you,
Yeah.
and then do a podcast from Citrus Clash.
You know what? That's a pretty fun.
I'm sorry for having excellent ideas.
That's an amazing
Like
idea.
when we go out to eat after Citrus Clash, to like the Korean barbecue,
Oh,
you could just plop down and record.
Just go at it. That's a really great idea.
Yes, I know. That's
So
why I'm literally
look
just
at for June 1st. We're hosting our first ever Citrus Clash podcast,
You're
Super
welcome
Saturday
to.
Smash Clash cast. And
Cash.
it'll be great. This is gonna be the biggest fucking graphic I'm ever gonna do ever.
It's just a lot of words.
Super
Smash blah 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 blah.
cast.
I mean, there won't be Smash at the June one, but we're thinking about running more stuff for the second season. I can spoil a little bit that Tekken might be important. Tekken, everyone wants to play Tekken all of a sudden. It's very interesting. I
like
want to play Tekken.
I like Tekken a lot. Tekken's a cool game.
I tried getting into Tekken. I don't know how long you've been. How do you remember a guy called Cisco that used to play PlayStation 2, Tekken 5?
Yeah.
Like kind of bald.
I want to say yes. I really
He
want
used
to
to
say
play
yes.
Brian,
Oh yeah.
the Brian player.
Yeah.
I haven't spoken to that guy in ages. But with Tekken 7 news, I'm trying to find him. I'll be like, yo, you gonna play Tekken 7? Because that guy really liked Tekken. He was actually really decent.
Tekken
One
7
season.
looks really interesting.
It's very good.
When's it coming out? Or is it already out?
It's this
Is it in
month.
October
month?
or no?
Yeah, this month. No, this month.
Wow.
We're gonna have it literally next Citrus Clash has Tekken 7 in it.
I gotta say, like 2016 and 2017 have been good years for fighting games.
Unless you like Street Fighter.
Well, it's like Street Fighter.
In which
I
case,
hate
it's
the
been
community's
okay.
bigger. Yeah, it's been like all right.
The
I
tournaments
mean-
have been good.
Yeah, I mean, I just want Street Fighter to do better.
I
And
want
I don't
Street
mean
Fighter
like the game to have more people. No, I don't want Street Fighter 4 back.
I
I'm
do.
very
I want
done.
it so bad.
I want Street Fighter 5 to just be the game it's supposed to be. Or the
I
game
can
it
agree
could
with
be. I want it to be the game it could be, not the game it is.
We're starting a petition. Make Street Fighter 5 great again.
Oh,
So we're gonna.
forgot.
We love you guys. We're gonna see you guys next time. Well, I guess I'm not gonna let this game fucking play out. Oh, look at that, a start button.
Oh, no,
See you guys later. Thanks so much for joining us.
Have a good one, guys.